This demo is on the formatting text exercise and how to go about it. You're going to have two files. You're going to have this one here called design, and then you have another file called start, which is just raw text. And what you have to do is write down the specs from this one and then apply it to the raw text. Okay, so we'll start with our headline. So I'm going to triple click in here. I'm going to write down these specs. Basically, I have its impact regular, the font. It is 24 over auto. Okay, those are all my character specs. I'll go into the paragraph, and we are left alignment, and we have a 1/2 inch space after. Okay, then we want to go ahead and look at our paragraph rules. So we'll go Option Command J. And basically what we have here is a 12-point rule below. It lines up with the column. It is a left indent of 1.375 and an offset of 0.125. So I'm going to write all those specs down, and I'm going to apply that to my raw text. Okay, so I'm going to have our invisibles up, Option Command I, and we'll zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to triple click on the first line, and the first thing I'm going to do is switch that to impact. Okay, it's 24 over auto, and that looks good. We have we're making it red, and then on the paragraph part we have a space after of a 1/2 inch, 0.5. There we go. That makes room for our rule. Next, we want to check out our paragraph rule. So we'll go Option Command J, and we have a 12-point rule below. So there's a rule below. I'm going to switch this to 12-point. It's blue. We're width of column. We have a left indent of 1.375. And we have an offset of 0.125. And if we look at our preview, we can see that's looking good. So we'll go ahead and OK that. OK, time to save my document. OK, back to our original. Next thing we want to do is look at our specs on this first paragraph. So I'm going to highlight all the way down to the hard return. And basically, in our character part, it is 12 over 18. By the way, look at that again. It's Helvetica. The drop cap is impact. That's why I want nothing was showing up. So we know that's Helvetica. So we'll highlight that again. Okay, so we're 12 over 18 Helvetica. That's our character part. If we go to the paragraph, it's telling us we have a left indent of 1.375, a right indent of 2.25. That's kicking the type over from here. We have a space after of a 1/4 inch. We have a 2-line drop cap. Okay. And we'll take a look at that drop cap. And that is going to be impact, and it's 50% tint of our blue. And then we have a paragraph rule here. So we go all the way to the hard return, Option Command J. So now we have a 2-point rule below with a left indent of 1.375, a right indent of 2.25, and an offset of 0.125. So we'll go ahead and apply those to the raw text. So I'm going to highlight everything down to my first hard return. Okay, and we said it's going to be 12 over 18. So make the leading 18. Okay. We're going to go to the paragraph part. We have a left indent of 1.375. We have a right indent of 2.25. Okay, you can see what's happening there. We have a space after of 0.25. There we go. And we have a 2-line drop cap. So we're going to make that a 2-line drop cap. And we're going to switch that font over to Impact. And it's blue, and it's at 50% tint. Okay, now we want to apply our paragraph rule. So we're going to highlight everything down to the hard return. Option Command J. And basically what we have there is a 2-point rule below. We're making that blue. Okay, we have a left indent of 1.375. That way it'll lock up with our text. We have a right indent of 2.25 and an offset of an 1/8 inch, 0.125. So we take a look at that. And that seems to be working. We'll go ahead and OK that. Okay. Now we want to apply the same exact specs to the next 3 paragraphs. So we're going to get this here. Okay. That takes us down to the bottom part. And this is where we're going to have we'll go back to our specs here. And if we triple click in here, there's a baseline shift on here. So you kind of have to click above it a little bit to get the specs. Then we see we're now 12 on 18 Helvetica bold. There's a baseline shift of -14. And then we want to look at paragraph. Same deal here, left indent of 1.375, right indent of 2.25. And then we'll look at our paragraph rules, Option Command J. This time we have a 20-point rule below, blue, and the same left indent, 1.375, and right indent, 2.25. Okay, so we'll try to apply that to our text. Oops, that would be bring that guy back up here. Okay, so we're going to triple click on this line. And we'll do the rule below first. So we'll go Option Command J. We're going to rule below. It's going to be 20 points. We're making it blue. And we'll have our left indent of 1.375. Our right indent of 2.25. Okay, we'll preview that. We'll go ahead and OK that. Okay, now back to our text. As we said, the text is going to be 12/18. Okay, that'll knock that rule down a little bit. It will have and it's going to be Helvetica bold. It will have a left indent of 1.375 and a right indent of 2.25. Okay, we're going to center it. We're going to make it white, which is paper. And the last thing we have to do is kick it down with our baseline shift. So we'll go into our baseline shift. The other way, we're going to do a 14. And that puts it where it needs to be. There we go. So that is the correct way to format the text for the formatting text exercise.